Alright guys, so today's the day that we start the Total Drama Iceberg. Now I know I put a poll up on YouTube saying that I would do what you guys choose, which was the Tony Hawk Iceberg, but then I saw this Total Drama Iceberg. I thought, why not do this first and then the Tony Hawk one, then the Roll Combat one, then the Google Images one, if I were to do those in that order. So yeah, here you go, into the Total Drama Iceberg. Two winners each season. So basically, each and every season in Total Drama, there's at least two winners, depending on where you live. So take Total Drama Island for example. So if you lived in Canada, then Owen would win on, well, wherever you're living in Canada. But if you're living in America or anywhere else, Glenn would win Total Drama Island. And that's basically the way it went every single season. Total Drama-Rama. Basically, Total Drama-Rama is a spin-off of, well, Total Drama. Oh yeah, and for some reason, Jude appears in there, even though he's not even from Total Drama, he's from 16. Total Drama was made in Canada. Basically, Total Drama Island and all the rest of the seasons, they're made in Canada, and Total Drama actually takes place in Canada, in Camp Wallenaqua. Also, it was aired in Canada, so yeah. Camp TV. So basically, before Total Drama was a thing, Camp TV was actually a first name for Total Drama, but then it was, changed. Some of the characters actually look the same, so like Jeff, Trent, Kinda Beth, and Harold. Mr. Coconut. So basically, in episode 23 of Total Drama Island, Owen and all the rest of the campers get stuck on the island, except Owen gets stuck in that confessional booth, which I showed earlier in the intro. And basically, he draws his face on Mr. Coconut, and well, yeah, that's who Mr. Coconut is. Total Drama Reunion. So basically, Total Drama Reunion is being developed by Blue Productions. And the whole premise of it was that the first gen cast of Total Drama, they were kidnapped and taken by Chris, and they were back on the island. And they were going to do different challenges, but they kind of didn't because the show was taken down. Now, why was it taken down? It was because of copyright reasons. There is re-uploads of it, but there isn't any new episodes since of the copyright. There are more seasons than Total Drama Island, which there is. Character tier lists. So like other fandoms, shows, TV shows, whatever, there's tier lists of, characters they like or what seasons were the best. The template I'm showing right now is probably the most used template for tier lists, and Total Drama has that too. Character ships. So basically, like other shows and TV shows and what I just literally explained a few seconds ago, there's ships, like Left 4 Dead ships or something. Chris McClane's crimes. So basically, Chris McClane has many crimes, but I'll explain the most popular one, which he's a pedophile, if that counts as a crime. Okay, basically, he's pedophilic to Lindsay in the first gen cast. I'll show you this clip real quick.
They say man one more time, I'm gonna puke.
Everybody, this is Lindsay. Not too shabby.
Hi! Okay, you look
Tom McGillis and Jennifer Perch made Total Drama. That's why Tom McGillis is here. Total Drama is based off of Survivor. Basically, a few years before Total Drama was a thing, Survivor was actually here first and had a couple of seasons. Spin-offs of Total Drama. So basically, just like Total Drama-Rama, there is Total Drama The Redonkulous Race as a spin-off of Total Drama. Except the Redonkulous Race is a little different. It was a race around the world, so kinda like World Tour. Except the only difference being, whoever's last to get to the finish line, then they lose. Instead of, someone voting each other off in like some elimination. Blanley and Tom. So basically, Blaney and Tom were basically the hosts of the Celebrity Manhunt special. And a small fact about Blaney actually competed in World Tour in at least 2 episodes, except she was brought in 1 episode and eliminated in the next one. And Tom was just a host. So basically, that was layer 1 of the Total Drama Iceberg, and now we're moving on to layer 2 of the Total Drama Iceberg. Audition tapes. So basically, in Total Drama Island and Total Drama Revenge Island, audition tape for one of the campers that were eliminated will play after they were eliminated. Basically, there's only about 3 characters that don't have audition tapes, which would be Sean from Cocktail Island and Owen and Glenn from, Island. 16 references. So basically, in a Total Drama Action episode, there's actually a 16 reference, which is the 16 intro from another show Fresh TV made a few years before Total Drama.
Life begins after school. That's when we bend all the rules. In a place where we belong. I'm 16, starting to find my way. Got a new job, gonna start at the mall today.
Chris's pet Venus flytrap. Basically, in season 3 of Total Drama, they went all around the world, and apparently Chris had a Venus flytrap, which was never mentioned in Island or Action. But then when they get back to the island, on Revenge Island, aka season 4, the Venus flytrap is like way bigger than before, from the mutations. r/Total Drama Reddit. Basically, like many other communities on Reddit, there's a community for Total Drama called r/Total Drama. Feral Ezekiel. Basically, Feral Ezekiel is basically Ezekiel but feral after a world tour. So basically, if we went through the seasons, in Island, he's basically the same, same old Zeke. Then Total Drama Action, he's still the same since he didn't compete, so not really much would change. But then in Total Drama World Tour, he basically gets crazy and he wants to stay in the game, but Chris won't let him. So he basically stays in the plane with all the other animals and becomes feral. Topless Hover in Total Drama Island. Basically, in a Total Drama Island episode, they basically had to race through this muddy challenge. And basically, Heather tries to cheat in the game and cut the string so Harold could get off. But fails, and her bra comes off, so then yeah. At first when it aired in 2007, some people said they saw it actually, uncensored, but no, it was censored since it is a cartoon for kids and teens. OCs/original characters. Basically, people have made their own character designed like a Total Drama character, or an art style. The singing rule in Total Drama World Tour was broken. Basically, in Total Drama World Tour, there was a singing rule spoke upon in the first episode, but it's broken multiple times, mainly by Cody. Fresh TV. Basically, Fresh TV made Total Drama, and also 16, Stoked, and GarageBand. Reboot announcement in 2021. So basically, in 2021, it was announced that there would be 2 more Total Drama seasons, and this year now, in September or October, the new season cast was revealed. USA censorship. So basically, there is censorship in Total Drama. So basically, if you kind of think about it, Total Drama, if it wasn't for kids, it would probably have a lot of cussing in it. But that's not really the main censorship problem. Basically, in the USA, some small words were cut out, so they're kind of changed. So like, shut up, there's shut it. Or for crap, there's, well, I'm not really sure. Even Lindsay's bleeping to Heather is even changed to just mean words that didn't sound right. The bleeping actually sounded better. Rule 34, not safe for work. So basically, just like any other community, there's not safe for work of, well, the characters in a show, or game, or TV series. That's basically what this entry explains. Bonus clips. So basically, there's different bonus clips which could range from either audition tapes after someone was eliminated, or just, a random clip. So maybe one of Courtney jumping out of a car because of Lindsay talking. Battle for Dream Island. So basically, BFDI was inspired by Total Drama, but instead of, humans, there's objects. And basically, there's actually a few seasons of BFDI, meaning there's only 3 more. There's BFDIA, which was canceled on the 5th episode. There is IDFB, there's only 1 episode. And then there's BFB, which is the longest with 30 episodes, even though it's only 5 more in BFDI. And after BFDI, there was Anime Insanity, which is technically the 2nd most popular object show, I'm pretty sure. So that was layers 1 and 2 of the Total Drama Iceberg. And then next video we move on to layers 3 and 4, then 5 and 6, and then probably whatever is after that.